Hello, K-pop fans. This is Chris Kim. Welcome to our K-pop. Today, I'd like to talk about why K-pop groups have positions. It seems like position is the characteristics for K-pop. When you think of a TV show, Producer 101 or that type of series, they treat each candidate for K-pop group like a NBA draft, which has positions. So this guy is a lead singer position, that guy is a lead rapper position, and that guy is a main dancer position type of thing. Just like, NBA draft. This guy is a second guard, this guy is a point guard, this guy is a center. So why does K-pop group have positions? Well, obviously every idol group tends to have a position, but for K-pop groups it's more clear. And why does that happen? First, because they want to gather and manage talent more efficiently. The first K-pop group, Taeji Boys, didn't have a clear positions. They only have Taeji, who is a main producer and singer, and the boys who are dancers. At first, Taeji wanted to be a solo dance singer, but then YG persuaded Taeji, you need a dance if you want to have a more visual and more performance within a group. So Taeji used Juno and YG as a dancer. Their dance was so strong, and because of that dance, performance as a group got complete because Taeji wasn't a professional dancer. And that kind of influenced other K-pop groups too, that you need a dancer. You can't just have one artist. You need a dancer who can, fill up the stage. Suman Lee, the executive behind SM, sort of developed it more efficiently. His group, H.O.T., was the first group that was, systematically planned. Suman Lee had a clear vision of 5 members and each had a position. At first he wanted to have one person as a main producer, which he failed, and he wanted a main singer, main dancer, and everything. So he had a plan and find a candidate who can fill that plan, just like he's finding a right actor for the role that he was thinking about. And H.O.T's success made K-pop industry more relying on the positions. So they gathered their teams and then find candidate who can fill up that plan. And second, having a position is much easier to manage. If you have 2 people who are both main singer, you have a competition. But if you have one person who is a main singer and one person who's a rapper and the other person who's a dancer, then you don't need to compete with each other. You can just, be yourself and still be part of a team. And, still idol group is a team, so you need to have a chemistry to work with each other. So having a distinctive R&R makes team a much better team, basically. And also it's more reliable too. I mean, what if a person got injured? What if a person stopped having a talent, or what if a person just wants to leave the industry? Having a team makes it much more reliable, because if one person is having a problem, it's much easier to fill up the member than just one solo artist get just blown up or having a problem. Team is much more reliable in a sense. K-pop industry tried solo acts such as BoA, Seven, and Rain, but in the end they, stick in the group because it's more reliable as a business. The sad example is EXID's Seulgi. She has been sick for a while, and if she was a solo singer, then that would have been a much bigger problem. But since she's part of the member and she's a main singer of EXID, so although without her, team is hurting of vocal talent, but the team can still going on, and that's what makes it a better business at least. Last but not least, team chemistry makes idol group more fun, and because of that, they need a position. K-pop teams practice, work, and live together, so they get to know each other. So once you have each person a clear position, just like think of Avengers, you have Hulk, you have Iron Man, and you have Captain America. And of course, your Black Widow. And these characters all have a very distinctive power and very distinctive characters. And because they're so different, it's much better as a team. It's more fun to become a team. And that's why you need a position. Oh, this guy is maknae. This guy is a leader. This guy is a producer. And once you have those clear positions, it's much easier to create a story. A good K-pop teams can make their own almost show. Think of Shinhwa. Shinhwa is a very, very classic K-pop idol, and they actually did their own TV show called Shinhwa Bangsong. It's a TV show which basically is just all the members from Shinhwa just talk to each other and do the missions together. It's not like team is less than solo. It's like, wow, you need to be a team because team is much more fun than solo. It's like solo Marvel movie is not, greater than a team Marvel movie like Avengers. To understand and have a fun in K-pop, you need to understand position. So that's why I want to actually go a bit deeper and explain each position more deeply as a series of YouTube clip later. So song recommendation. Today I want to recommend Fantastic Baby by Big Bang. Not a hard song to choose, right? It's a very famous song. But I chose this song because it shows the power of position in K-pop group. Big Bang has such a great positions. It's a great team. Think of GD. He's a leader, obviously, and he's a producer. He made a dope beat in Fantastic Baby. And Top is one of the best rapper ever in K-pop idol industry. And then there is Seungmi, who is the best TV show member, the best Yening member of all time. And then there's Daesung, who has a strong voice and he can hit the high note very strongly, which was there in Fantastic Baby finale. And then there's Taeyang, obviously probably the best singer and obviously the best dancer and the musical center of the team, and he just reps up the stage as the center of the music. And Big Bang's power is all about the positions. Perhaps Seungmi is not the best singer, perhaps Daesung is not the best dancer, but once you gather all those 5 distinctive talents within a team with a clear and very distinctive positions, you get one of the greatest idol group ever. And that happens in BTS and other good idol groups too, which is why I recommend this song. And that is it. This was Chris Kim. Bring K-pop story to the world, no matter how small it looks. If you have any question about K-pop idol positions or any suggestions or any denials about K-pop positions, please leave me a comment. Thank you. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.